Namaskar and welcome to Baat Pachisi. On Baat Pachisi, we are today trying to discuss some important development in Kashmir regarding a dreaded terrorist who confessed, who boasted about killing innocent people for a long time, and his name we know who is he. He has eventually a case was slapped against him and so many others. So this Yasin Malik, the former poster boy of Indian mass media, the mainstream media, the iconic journalist and television anchors of India, Yasin Malik, and a friend of intellectuals like Arundhati Roy, the Booker Award winning writer and intellectual, who she has a very distorted view on anything India and Indian. And she is very well connected to Prannoy Roy. So these are all people in the same, bag. They come from the same lot. And she has, so happy. Just look at the picture. She's so happy being with this killer, a heartless killer, a terrorist. So these are, morbid fascination of these intellectuals and writers with a dreaded terrorist like Yasin Malik, who is now on verge of being punished. You look at the smile, the broad laughter, the sense of enjoyment and achievement on the face of expressive face of intellectual, a diva of factoids. I call her a diva of factoids. So what she writes about is not a fact but a factoid, a distorted presentation of fact fiction. She engages in that and she excels in that. And there are so many, friends and so many intellectuals who like Arundhati Roy, who want to quote whatever she quotes and writes about India. And she hardly written anything good about India. Intellectuals don't write good thing, at least about India. We are not here on some kind of a comparative analysis about, compared with British or French or Russians or Chinese or intellectual, what they think and write about their country, that's their business. We are simply focusing on latest development and few well-known stars of Indian media, the presenter of fact and fictions and distortion. And Arundhati Roy is a very important element of that. She has spoken falsehood so often, she has distorted facts so often, but not to the knowledge. It is not accepted by her supporters, the readers, who call themselves highly informed, well-read, well-travelled, well-informed intellectuals of exceptional intellectual and literary capabilities and creative people after all. And isn't it strange that these creative key people have such a morbid fascination for these kind of butchers, these kind of dehumanized persons, terrorists who was trained across border in Pakistan. And so many people love Pakistan. Okay, we have nothing against the people of Pakistan, but the leadership of the Pakistan, the concept of Pakistan is to damage India for all time to come, and that's we know. And that's why how many Indians are being, Pakistanis are trained to destroy Pakistan? Hardly any. That we don't know, because nothing of that sort has come. But Pakistan has sent terrorists in Kashmir for a long time to come, right from start 1948 when they attacked Kashmir. So it's a long history, and whatever this man and his promoters and protectors, like Farooq Abdullah family and other politicians in Kashmir and in Delhi, they have promoted these butchers, these heartless criminals, and presented them before the people as some kind of a savior, a peacemaker, a person with changed heart who was previously a terrorist. And this person was invited on television shows to talk garbage. He was presented as some kind of a visionary representative of Kashmir people. What an atrocious things to do. But intellectuals do indulge, love indulging in some kind of a morbid thought and actions. So eventually, must be, Arundhati Rai must be, devastated that this hero, her hero is being punished. And there may be so many others too. Look at her smile, how happy she is. She was never happy in India, but she is so happy when in company of the terrorist. But she is a self-confessed, admirer of that communist living in America, MIT linguist Noam Chomsky. Noam Chomsky once came to Jaipur, but the organizer didn't want me there, so I didn't go. Then nothing must have happened. Whatever garbage he has talked and about applauding terrorism and terrorists, and the same thing is being done by likes of Arundhati Roy, and there are so many others. So now we have crossed a Rubicon where these terrorists are beginning to be punished for 35, 25 long years. They have a long run. They have enjoyed life. They were made as iconic presenter, and they were invited on television chat shows, and they just talk garbage, and it was accepted as some kind of a solution formula. And he was also invited by the Prime Minister to have tea with him. So you see how democratic we are, where a Prime Minister can call a terrorist for a tea. So that is a unique position. I don't think any other country has this kind of achievement. And India must be, I don't know, must be ashamed of or proud of this unique event where a terrorist is meeting Prime Minister as some kind of a peacemaker, representative of the aspirations and the future of Kashmir. So this man is now about to be punished. This is one of the most important news which has come for a long time. So thank you very much for watching, and we hope we have liked this small discussion about latest development in Kashmir, particularly about Yasin Malik, the heartless butcher. He is about to be punished. So please subscribe the channel Baat 25 and share the link with your friends and relatives, and we will be back soon with some other point to discuss. Thank you very much.